All right, I think we're live. Hello, folks.
Oh yeah!
That was actual Ron and not our
Oh yeah!
soundboard. Can everybody hear me all right? I hope no one updated today. I hear it was another disaster. Today I'm not going to rant about it. Now it's just gotten absurd. This can't be real life. So we'll just focus on our pre-next gen update. We'll just keep playing over here, where everything still generally works. Or do we need some crabs to hype the people up?
Maximum crabs!
All right, let's see. Well, we're talking to the Ron, so I'm guessing we had him give us a new settler. We did indeed. Because I know last week we spent a bunch of time troubleshooting and then found out that one of the settlers in my save was broken. And that he worked fine if I went to a new game. So that was interesting. All right, we got a big old crowd today. Who do we got tonight? Happy Thanksgiving Eve, everybody. My house smells of Thanksgiving right now. I've got... I do my turkey a little bit different. I actually butcher my turkey today so that I can make the stock and fresh gravy tomorrow. So my turkey is like in pieces brining right now, and it's gonna be amazing tomorrow. This is the best way to cook a turkey. It only takes like 90 minutes to cook it in the oven this way. Every piece comes out perfect, and none of the the overly dried white meat. Anyway, I love cooking. Super hyped for Thanksgiving. Yorkshire DB, hello. Babylonia, Zeparia's. Oh, hold on. That is. Give me a second. I'm going to try and figure out how to say this name. Zepariazria, 1927. How bad did I do? Adam Bonnie baby. Adam Bonnie baby. Hello, Lauren Ipsum. I just can't talk today. Lauren Lipsum. I gave you an extra M in there. What else we got here tonight? Negligent Discharge Podcast. Hello. Mod Hunter, how's it going? Raina, hi. Oh, wow. Here's another one I'm going to butcher. Let's see. Juan Osegueda. Sure, I shot that one up. Apologies. Raven, how's it going? Omni Canuck, hello, guys. SG Studio Official, hi. What is SG Studio? Is this an indie studio? Wait a second, do we have two Omnis now? No, you changed your icon. Okay, I got confused there. So do we have an Omni imposter? Shoxer, hello. Carbon Kid, how's it going? New season of Stranger Things. What season are they up to? I think I watched the first 3 and then I kind of fell off the show. Farber Marine says, the Fallout 4 updates are so bad now. Is an update supposed to fix the game, breaks your game? How does that happen? Yeah, apparently they had to do 2 back-to-back updates today. So, and I hear, a little birdie tells me that there's some other broken things. So, I'd say just hang tight a little bit. Evil Omen, hello. Kaz, JC1 Ward, how's it going? Chris Jenkins, hello. Lachlan, how's it going? I am doing good. Excited to eat turkey and pass out tomorrow. Ancient software dev company, not an indie studio. Oh, okay. Oh, it's showing your guys' channel names now? Interesting. Region Headshot. When Chapter 4 coming out? We talked about that. I don't know, was it last week, guys? We talked about it, or 2 weeks ago, where I said that like we have some content cooking, but I think I have to like start a new team. Not that I'm gonna boot everybody out, just that I need more people. Like I think I don't have enough people to do the stuff that I want to do. And a lot of them that I am still working with are busy trying to feed themselves. Record tons of broken things. Ooh, fun. Grumpy old fart. 2 weeks ago today, I suffered a heart attack. This is a very special thing. I'm still here. Wow. Yeah, congrats for surviving. Hope you get to see next year's too. It's a scary thing. Farm Marine, from your experience as a game dev, how does an update break your own game? How? Tell me how. I mean, my bet would just be they aren't doing thorough enough QA because they don't have the resources for it. And that sounds probably stupid, right? They're like, oh, how can they have a ton of resources. But it would probably be the department that's in charge of doing the Fallout 4 updates probably doesn't have enough resources. This is what it is. Because they also are trying to build TES 6 and the next Starfield DLC. And so my guess would be just the resources are spread too thin. But I imagine that after this many screw-ups that somebody's in trouble over at Bethesda right now. Sounds like a blessing. Eat turkey and pass out. Many more years, indeed. All right, let's track down this settler. Let's get to playing. If I could. Uh-oh, I lost my controller. Hold on a second. Let's try resetting it. There it goes. You guys don't want to see me play with the mouse and keyboard. I'm embarrassing enough with a controller. I feel like Bethesda hates Fallout. They only love Skyrim since it's Bethesda's own IP. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, it's got to feel. I'm sure that there are some folks there who are disappointed that like Fallout became their most popular franchise after the TV show, and shortly after, which was not that long after Starfield came out, and Starfield has flopped, and Starfield was like their big new IP after how many years of no new IP, right? So I'm sure there are some people who are disappointed about it, but I don't think they hate Fallout. I mean, I've met a lot of people at Bethesda who absolutely adore the franchise, so I know they don't all hate it. But I think it's, I'm sure there are some people who hate each of their franchises, right? And there's going to be some number there who are just like, they joined the company to work on the franchise they loved. There was an interview, actually, if you want to hear there's some really interesting interviews with ex-Bethesda employees. If you go to the YouTube channel Kiwi Talks, it's KIWITALKZ. He interviews a whole bunch of different devs from various game studios, and he's got a bunch of them from ex-Bethesda devs. And it's very interesting. You can hear some stories about how things go down there. But there was at least one guy that he interviewed not too long ago who wanted only to work on Fallout. He wishes like that's all they ever worked on. Okay, I'm having some trouble with my controller. Give me a second here. When in doubt, try a new USB port. Alright, let's see how that works. Okay, let's see. I think there's somebody hiding right behind this wall here. Hey, Tom. Wait a second. Wait, Tom Thorne again? What?
Fuck, I am still too jumpy.
Hi.
I need something to do. I can't just be standing around.
Don't let them see your fear. Keep it buried.
Did we just pay for Tom Thorne a second time? I think we did. I think we did. Okay, let's try something here. Get my mouse here. Alright. Nope, we don't want the tree swing. We want Tom Thorne. Get linked ref. Workshop. Item. Keyword. Let's make sure he's linked to... He is linked to Sanctuary. Okay. So I think what I'm going to need... I'm going to need to make a tool, because I'm sure I'm not the only one having this problem, right? I'm going to have to make a tool to allow people to force clear NPCs from tracking, from the Ron's tracking, so that they can actually use his service again.
Sure, don't screw something up.
Okay, I'm going to write myself some notes. Just a second, guys. So that I can tackle this, because these kind of problems are ones I can't really fix on stream, because it could take me several days of tinkering, because I'm not exactly sure what the problem is. So not a good stream fix thing, but I can. put it in my notes to try and sort it out. So hold on just a second. Where are my SS2 notes here?
What was that? Oh, just a rabbit. Fuck, I am still too jumpy.
Okay, there we go. Added it to my short to-do list. So I keep a running to-do list of all the random things that pop into my head that I know I need to deal with. Some of them get delegated, some of them get bumped down a ways, and then I have a short list that I try and do, like, finish by the end of the week. So this one just went on that because it's, while it's fresh in my mind, I don't want to forget about it. All right, so that's going to put an end to our Ron recruitment for a while, because basically he's just going to keep giving me the same person, and also while there's somebody in the tracking, he won't give you anybody new. So that ends our little loop there for now. So let's untrack that. But yeah, we'll add some sort of tool to let people fix that for themselves if they run into that trouble, because I don't understand why it happened. I think it's similar to, it's probably something similar to the what do you call it? Oh, I think this is a new seller right here. I think it's similar to the power grid corruption, where you end up with certain form IDs end up getting reused, and it causes, like, just the game doesn't know how to deal with them. So I'm guessing just the game has decided that Tom Thorne is some other thing than an actor record, and so stuff's not working correctly. Something like that. And remember, I only just found out about the left click trick to change the rotation when you pick up things in game. Wait, what do you mean? You can change the rotation angle? What? Oh, you mean like this? Like when you grab like a ball? Or like a tire? This kind of pickup? You're saying if I do L3, left click, I'm not... Oh! No, that didn't do anything. Oh yeah, it does. Oh wow, I didn't know about that either. You click in the stick and it changes the angle that you rotate it on. That is crazy. I've never heard that either. You guys ever seen this? This is crazy. Does it work in workshop mode? Let's try it. Is that a feature only from what do you call it? The let's see, because we can rotate like that, and if we click, no, it doesn't work in workshop mode. That's a bummer.
Crop's coming in pretty good.
JC, one word, I'm an Xbox Elite controller user. I use ReWASD. I can use the controller with Place Anywhere.
Huh?
So I'm using, I don't know what that does. I had an Xbox Elite controller, but it broke on me, and I didn't want to spend that much money on another one because I was never using the paddles, so it seemed not like not a good investment. What does ReWASD do? Does it let you just remap keys in a different way to the controller? Paul Partridge, problem with the memory launcher in headquarters, not able to select settlements on the map. Did you know about it? I do. I have it fixed locally. I've been waiting for Bethesda to unbreak the game before I patch again. So I'm hoping to release a patch in December, and that will include that fix, along with some other stuff. But yeah, I had never seen that trick, and that is totally new to me. So it's not, I don't know how I'll make use of it. Maybe one day it'll allow me to better put a basket on someone's head. So you may be waiting a while, Hunter. You know, I'm hopeful. You know, at some point I'll just pull the trigger anyway, right? Like, we have enough things to fix ourselves, so like I can't really. You know, what's the thing? Those who live in glass houses shouldn't be throwing stones.
Need to get back to Diamond City.
I can't speak a lot to that. Like, I too own buggy software and have to take care of it. But it is much harder to fix bugs when the foundation I'm building on is crumbling. All right, I could have sworn I saw one of our settlers wandering around, and then I got distracted.
Don't let them see your fear. Keep it buried.
Your current instant Switch 2. Yeah, I have a Switch 2. And they haven't really released any games for it. I mean, we've got Mario Kart, and that's it. Oh, and Donkey Kong. That's Donkey Kong Bonanza was pretty cool. So I'm waiting for another. Here we go. This is tomorrow,
You
right?
hear about that
Nope,
farm
that's
run
just
by
generic
ghouls?
settler.
Isn't that something?
I thought that was Amara Blackmond. But yeah, I'm waiting for, you know, next. I like all the new entries in the furnace. You know, the next Mario, the next Zelda,
This place is too nice.
the next Smash Brothers. That's what I play with my kids. We play all the Switch games. Okay. So, if our settler army hopes are gone for now, until we fix this Ron bug, we're going to go back to Starlight and see what we can do about some optimization over here. Ah, you can remap the paddles into shift keys. Ah, cool. So instead of the paddles just being like extra copies of keys, you can give them totally new functionality. That's nice. Jack, your fans, Thanksgiving Eve. Don't worry about us. Have some fun with the fam. Oh, my fam's all asleep, man. This is why I stream twice a week. I'm a night owl. My kids are young. They go to bed at 8. And my wife's an early bird. She's up at 4 a.m., so this is nighttime for her. I have got all my Thanksgiving prep done. And then tomorrow, nobody but the family will see me. Again, until nighttime, because this is... I mean, this is why, like, if it weren't for this schedule of, like, the split between the way my wife and I treat our evenings, we wouldn't have Sim Settlements. I would never have had the time to do this. So, yeah, this is not taking away any family time. Don't you worry about that. All right, let's see what our power situation is here. Okay, we're still a little shy on defense here. Looks like we're short another house. Everybody's got a job, though. That's good. That guy's got a hangover. Okay, what do you guys need? I just saw a red symbol. Oh, there we go. Oh, defense. Yep, makes sense. Makes sense. Okay, so that farm is about to pop. They just need defense. Anybody else? Same with his power plant. Okay, we got to fix our defense, and we'll start getting some upgrades to our power. Fantastic. All right, let's solve that then. Let's see here. So everybody's already got a job, so I can't just give somebody new a job. I could make our tax collector into a... is this what you're doing? Are you our tax collector? You are. I could turn him into a defender. Well, as much as I love having the taxes, our defense is more important here. Let's see if we have a martial plot already built that we can assign him to. Is this one being used by anybody? It is. It's unpowered, though. Okay, that can be fixed. I should fix... Okay, let's fix that first, because this might upgrade as well. And that could give us... Oh, wait, that's going to, like, clip right into the roof of this thing, isn't it? Yeah, we'll wait and see if it upgrades taller. So, yeah, this guy needs power. Let's see if this helps him. All right, hold on. Let's see, what is it? F5 to turn off timeout? There we go. Okay, guess it doesn't like that. So we'll go ahead and build you a new power pole. How about this? Ooh, that was terrible. Terrible placement. Terrible placement. Come on. Get in there. Oh, I guess this is probably just like one of those meshes with the wall here probably doesn't have perfect collision. Okay, let's see. Did that power this guy up? It did. Okay, so this thing should upgrade in a moment. Jake, everyone, thank you for listening to this minor bug. After Jake gets taken, if you visit the Ron first, he just sort of stands there because you're expected to visit Jake's place in Concord first. I think there's a few places in there. I wouldn't call them bugs. They're like oversights, like things we hadn't thought about in the story sequencing. which are unlikely to get fixed anytime soon. Those are things that, like, if we went back and did a remaster pass of like going through and like, hey, let's look at all these our moments in our story that don't feel quite right. Like, we would love to do a redo of chapter 1 in a sense of, like, you know, now that we understand how the whole story is going to play out and, you know, all the mechanics that are coming, like, we would have done chapter 1 different, but, you know, it's kind of, it is what it is. It's the it's probably not the type of thing we'll fix anytime soon. Yeah, I'm not saying never, just it's not the focus right now. My focus right now is get the bugs fixed, and then I want to do some overhauls of mechanics for another overhaul of HQ, an overhaul of the soldier mechanics, and then we have lots. Oh, cool. So that took care of our defense and triggered an update. Upgraded this. Fantastic. But yeah, and then after we get overhauls done, we have a lot of features and more story content that I would like to do. The Pharaoh's there where you can't fast travel away. Yeah, I was thinking that too, Kaz. We'll see if that happens to me. You know, we can actually test it right now. Let's see if I get that issue. Where was that Pharaoh?
Easy living, this ain't.
I've been alone before.
Oh, my tax block's ready to upgrade too. Where did that Pharaoh go? I just want to make sure that it's still here.
Don't much care for good neighbor. That place is
Carl, where are your Pharaohs at?
I could see a few sculptures in here. You let me know if you need it.
Dog meat. Sniff out the Pharaoh. We need to test something.
This place ain't.
Now, Kaz, were you having that just whenever the Pharaoh was just in the settlement at all? Was it like when you were near it?
Yeah.
This is Dave, by the way. Oh yeah, somebody said that for some reason YouTube today has decided to show everybody's channel names instead of their selected names. I don't know why.
My back hurts.
So I unfortunately am just seeing everybody's channel names. Egger Elixir. Hello. I was curious, you ever got the chance to see the Machinimo video from last week? I did watch it. Yeah, the Borderlands. It was really well done. Did you do some of those animations, or were those all animations you found?
I gotta be honest with you.
That was yours, right? Or was it somebody else's? I apologize. I don't remember whose it was. But I did watch it. I was very impressed. Bed and Vision, how different is the PC version compared to Xbox? So the PC version, we have an extra mod called Extended, which adds a bunch of new quest content.
Nice place.
All of the unique settlers have outfit mashups, so they're not like totally new outfits, but they're like combining different elements from different outfits. There are better textures. There are a bunch more building plans. It's about 7, like as much content is in the base mod, there's about that much in size in the extended. So that is the big difference between the Xbox and PC versions. Is PC just has a ton more content, not necessarily in story. Like we don't have that much more story content. There is a decent amount. There's the extra quest for the Nightingale's quest line. There's I believe all the faction remnant stuff is only PC, but I could be wrong about that. I've lost track of what's different between the two of them, to be honest with you. There's a lot of dialogue that isn't in the Xbox version. Okay, well, I can't find any of the Pharaohs anymore, so we'll just try fast travel and see if we get the error about.
been growing pretty good lately.
Yeah, no, I'm not getting that. So I guess they just hate you, Kaz. Did you ever check out the Odette bug where you can press E on the grave before you place canister and places it? No, I don't think I've gotten Odette though, so when we get to her, hopefully you'll be on and you can remind me to try it. Nick, do you think that's to work on Switch 2? I mean, I don't even know if they're going to put mods on Switch 2. I hope they are. That'd be awesome. Like, I'll go put it on mine just to play it. Like, I remember when Fallout 4 came out in VR, I just ran as quickly as I could to get Fallout 4 installed and put some settlements on there because I wanted to, like, experience it there because it feels cool. The first time it happened with Xbox, too. Like, the first time we got Watchtower working on Xbox was like, this just feels awesome. Like, it feels like we're making console games, even though, you know, it's really just a glorified PC. It doesn't matter, but it feels really awesome still. So, like, I will try right away. I guess we could send you two over there.
People are hungry.
What are your guys' stats? Scan. Come on. What do we got here? Perception. So that can be for water. What do you got, Catherine?
Can you spare any scrap?
That's a lot of strength. You should probably go to HQ.
The table variety, I mean.
Alright, let's see here. Recruitment.
This place really needs some work.
Hi there. Would you be interested in coming to work for me?
Right away.
Alright. Yeah, let's put you in facilities. Get some work. Get caught up on some work over there.
Sure thing.
How are you, Julie?
Can I ask you
for us?
something? What do you say? Want to work for me?
Right.
Alright, perception. Sure, you can go to engineering.
Sure.
Okay. Alright. Red Rocket is no more. Dismantle the outpost. Or the settlement. Okay. Well, we didn't get aggro locked, so that's good. Aggro, thanks. It was my video, yes. Had some help with the basics, but it was pretty much just me. Cool. Very cool. He was like 3 feet away from you. Okay. Yeah, if I find him again, I'll try. I could try it again, but I couldn't find him. I can't believe how good your voice acting is on all the voices. I do 0 voice acting. I always tell the team it feels too meta for me to have my voice in the mods. So the only time someone convinced me was when it was a silly character. I am the voice of Gary in the Defense Sheriff Department mod. Because then I just had to go, Gary, Gary, over and over again. It was very easy. And I didn't care if that sounded meta or silly, because the whole concept of the character is meta and silly. Gary. Monkey said he used a lot of my ones where I was sing-songy. I haven't played it, so I don't know. I've watched somebody play it, and I didn't hear all of the different Garys, but I probably recorded like 200 takes of Gary, if not more. He's like, just say Gary a bunch of different ways. He's like, just imagine him being angry and sad and whatever. And so that's what I did. Can you confirm if you add a terminal to the Vault-Tec HQ building that in the warehouse before you go down the hatch? If you add a terminal to the Vault-Tec HQ building that's in the warehouse before you go down the hatch. I think we do. That sounds correct. Maurice. Is there one missing or? Very popular bar here.
Protect and serve.
Are you missing one, or are you finding one that has some information that you're trying to confirm if it's ours or not? But you know what? This bug I gotta figure out. Why don't we have any smog? The skies should be blackened with this coal plant right now. I don't like that we don't have that. I think we investigated this before on stream, but I'm about to do it again because I want my coal smog. All right, now we're down to 35 beds again. What is going on here? All right, let's give a moment for the meters to catch up. What I meant was all the voice actors are fantastic. Yeah, we've got real lucky with how many people volunteered their time to be a part of some settlements, and we got some really talented folks. Should sprinkle in more cameos, especially if it's funny. I mean, yeah, if somebody came along with something funny and they wanted me to cameo, I probably would be more likely to do it than if it's legit stuff. But I don't know, it's not something I aim to pursue, and I don't have the right equipment for it. Like, my mic is okay, but as you guys have probably heard plenty of times, I get crackling. So, like, you know, I don't really want to subpar voice acting in other people's stuff just for a gag. And doing Gary wasn't really acting. It was just me saying Gary over and over again. So I don't have to embarrass myself with bad acting there. Okay, the bed count is so confusing. What is happening here? Okay, well, all of my settlers seem to be unhappy about the lack of defense. Which makes sense. It does look like we have a job slot now. So I guess we'll build another martial plot and see what happens. Yeah, we'll fill in this little gap right here. Shadows, did the world repop system ever get finished? No. Somebody started working on that, and that kind of petered out with the adding in more doors and such. Oh god, what is happening? That was weird. It was like snapping to itself. Oh, the plot was probably trying to snap to the foundation on its side. All right, did anyone get assigned to this? Yeah, someone did. Okay. So I've tried to fix this housing situation half a dozen times. It keeps jumping up and down between 35 and 38. I guess we just keep going. I think if I got access to the engine code ever outside of, I know you guys always hear me complain about the power grid crash as one of the first things I would fix. I think another thing I would like to fix is the settler assignment code, because right now it is done at the papyrus level and it's very messy and very slow. I think it would be much better if that was done at the engine level. Alright, let's get this thing on a multi-person. Oops, nope, not single person. I want multi-person. I don't know, honestly, there are times when I double take when you're playing because you sound like the male player character. Ha! I do not believe that I sound like Brian Delaney, but he's a good boy. I like his voice, so I'll take it as a compliment. Negligent Discharge Podcast. I believe there's still a 2 gig mod size limit on consoles, limiting what extended King can add. Yeah, that's correct. When we try to upload something through the creation kit, if it's over 2 gigabytes, it screams at us now. That didn't used to be the case because we were able to put extended up on PC on Bethesda.net, but now if it's over 2 gigs, it tells us that it's too big in the new CK update. So if they let me keep using the old CK, we could probably get away with it, but we'll have to see. We'll have to see how that goes. Because I don't know if it's controlled at the CK level or if it's controlled at the server level. I would assume at the server level, but I don't know. Or maybe that limit is only for the VC stuff. Again, not sure. Because my guess is that they're trying to standardize it all, right? They want the creation store side system or the mod storage side system, which is all kind of the same thing. It's just, you know, does it have a cost or not associated. I think they're probably trying to standardize it between all 3 games because it's easier for them to handle that way, right? For if they have one back end to deal with instead of 3 different hodgepodge systems. So since we know for a fact Starfield has that limit, I've never tried to push it on Skyrim because it would take a lot of content to hit 2 gigs on Skyrim. Starfield's very easy to hit 2 gigs. Fallout 4 is pretty easy to hit it. So I wouldn't be shocked if that is a new intentional limit. That's what I've been assuming when we keep having the extended talks, is that that is a hard limit that I can't bypass. Okay, so this house is about to upgrade. Is this a multi-person? I think it is, with the 2 there. So does it go to 3 though? I don't actually know. But they need water and defense, which looks like we have. Oh, he might actually be upgrading right now that it's, yeah, upgrade available. Okay, let's give him the upgrade. Maybe it will go to 3 residents. By the way, still getting the power grid issue when I do a massive upgrade of a settlement level 1 to 3 with the latest update. If I run CPG and fix it, it's not your bug, of course. Oh yeah, that is one of those things that we need an engine level fix for, or we can hope that... So we do have a plan to better prevent it in the future. That is one of the good things that came from partnering up with C. Dante on the new workshop framework update, is he is starting to get better power management code sorted, since before we were just relying on other stuff that people had done. So like the F4SE team had done, you know, basic scrap command, and then Reg2K had done some power grid tools, and C. Dante basically had to reinvent his own, and so he's trying to create ones, because he basically is in the same boat that we are, in that transfer settlements kind of basically, you know, it's basically city plans as well, just without the upgrades. So he needs it for his stuff too. So we're hopeful that we will have much better power management code next year. I would say, it would have said this year, but because of all the Fallout 4 updates, it kind of got delayed. Terminal issue is that there's someone else's terminal from a VC clipping into your one. Both are still inactivable but unreadable. That does not shock me. Because Bethesda wouldn't really, when they're putting down all the new CC stuff, they wouldn't be going through to look at what mods conflict. There was another report somebody gave me about something that's clipping with one of the new CC things. I don't remember what it was. But that's likely going to have to just be some patches to fix that, because I don't really want to go through and try and be compatible with all 250 or whatever it was, 150 CC things. Like if they overlap stuff, adding new things to all these spaces that we've been using for years. I mean, if it's an easy nudge, I don't mind it, but if it's going to require, like, changing which building we're using or something, like, that's not going to happen. Like, I think somebody mentioned something, I think it was the railroad has moved into the CPD headquarters now in one of the new Anniversary Edition projects that was added. I'm not sure, though. I didn't look into the details. Call sign Henshin, do you think SS2 could make good use of the new interior settlements that the bunker home pack added? Are they set? I don't know anything about those. Are those set up to be like settlements with settlers, or are they set up just to be player homes? I'm not familiar with all this stuff. I haven't looked into any of the new Anniversary Edition stuff, so I'm very unfamiliar with it, because the whole Anniversary update I've kind of stayed away from, well, since it's not been in good shape. It's a hard limit until they put the increase up. Yeah, that could make sense if they're trying to limit people from putting out a bunch of big mods until after Xbox players are unleashed with their 100 gig upgrade space ability, which is really, it's been phrased really man, I cannot talk tonight. It has been phrased very strangely how that's going to come about with the upgrade. I've seen it mentioned that it's only coming to the Series S and Series X. And it's also listed as being like open the potential for it to happen, as if you'll... So I wonder if people have to opt into it. Which I don't know how that would work. Okay, so now we have 37 beds out of 38, but we technically should have another one for this place. Because there's nobody assigned to it. I think I'm going to try running the assignment system here. So let's go to City Manager Tools, Town Meeting Gavel, and we want to go back to it. That should trigger an auto assignment. Okay, as Minutemen took over Quincy, there's a huge fight now, like Chapter 3 versus Gunners. When you cleared it, you can recruit some, but the Quincy is Minutemen run. I mean, I think that was a Creation Club mod from a long time ago, right? But I don't think it starts like that. You still have to, like, do that as part of the quest, right? It's still gunner controlled when you start the game.
Commonwealth Police Patrol. For any crime reports, complaints, applications, or bounty claims, please see one of our senior officers at each.
Okay, I think we're gonna do one more residential plot. These guys can't seem to figure out how to build beds. Let's find another spot over here. Let's give this guy cliffside. Hold on, what's the button to do? Is it... Yeah, service snap off. I'm gonna build you right into the cliff over here, buddy. And we'll need some serious stairs. There we go. Alright, let's see if somebody decides to move into that or not. So yeah, it just says we're missing one home. This thing looks like it wants to upgrade. Let's give it a little nudge here. Nope, still says status operational. Okay. Our defense looks good on the meters, but I guess once you get to a certain number, it starts to be hard to judge the meter when it's real close. It could be like a sliver off, so we can check here instead. Oops. Oh, no, I did the thing. I did the thing. I got in before Workshop Plus had finished. Player dot move to player. Dangers of Workshop Plus. Stupid question at the end of Chapter 3. Can you fully dismantle the army, or is that permanent? So the only way to dismantle, to like convert someone back to a soldier right now, is you would need to send them to HQ. And then from HQ, you could send them... Once they're assigned to HQ, you could assign them back to a settlement. There's no direct way to dismantle military stuff right now. There's a lot of stuff I need to add to the military mechanics. Like, I would also like some bulk recruitment tools. Okay, so we're going to go to reports. Needs report. And look at... Oops, not cleanliness. Cleanliness we know is terrible. Defense, 355. Needed 358. Yeah, so we just need like just a tiny bit more here. You know what? That's the kind that we fill in with a turret. That is where we just bust out one of these guys. Oh wait, let's put service snap back on. Okay, apparently no service snap on these. There we go. Defense needs satisfied. They added 4 new workshop locations: a condo and a cave south in the condos, a mansion, display vault, And House and Conquer near Fallon's. Interesting. I mean, if they're full workshop settlements, like where settlers can show up there, then they should automatically work with SS2. As long as they're configured correctly. Missing Carabineer, the CC Gunners versus Minutemen was a Minutemen suicide attack. Even if you do it, the Gunners will hold the town. Yeah, I think most folks would like for a Minutemen versus CC. People would love to have a chance to reclaim Quincy as a town, right? To be like a quest that where you like lead Preston and Ronnie Shaw and kill all the Gunners and reestablish Quincy as a town. I'm honestly surprised we haven't had a quest mod like that. That would be a great mod. There's probably enough lines from Preston to make it work too. Are there resources on adding the world repop doors that I could look at? Yes, there are. In fact, yeah, that was one of those tasks that I had hoped somebody would get excited about and take up because I am occupied with all my other projects here. Like, I'm pretty much one of maybe 4 people who does bug fixing on SS2, and we are drowning in them. So stuff like world repop is beyond the pale right now for me. I'm trying to find you the tutorial. I will link it in just a moment. Alright, let's see here. World repop system. Here you go, Shadowzar. I am linking it in chat right now. There you go. There's a whole bunch of info on the different elements that make it up. And there's mention at the very bottom if it's something that you want to merge into the core of SS2. Just you got to make it clean, and then reach out to me on Nexus or the SS forums, and we can talk. Okay, so now we got 38 beds. Now we got 360 defense. Feeling pretty good here. What is our power with HQ situation? 772 still, so we still need some more power. We're really waiting on that high-tech upgrade, which we need to get. I think it's 5 level 2 power plant, or level 3 advanced power plants, which we're getting close on. Here's 1. There's 2. This is a level 2 one. There's a level 2 one. That one's level 1 still. So we still gotta wait a little bit for those to finish upgrading. I'm gonna go look at our smog situation. I'm pretty sure we checked this before, but I'm gonna go pause and look at the building plan record and see if it's in there. Because it's just one of those little visual touches that just looks really awesome. To see black smoke pouring out of the top of the coal plant, but it seems to be missing for some reason. So let's see here. We're gonna look up coal plant. I guess you guys can watch me dig around in the dev thing here. Alright, oh, it gets weirdly quiet all of a sudden. Alright, so going into the dev here, we're going to look at our misc item for the coal plant. And you can see all of our misc objects. And we're looking for one that is like, so we've got sounds, lights, holiday controls. So we've got some Pridwin smoke. Let me see what the scale of these is. Spawn details. All right, the position Z is at 22, so that's not very high up, so that can't be the one we're looking for. Oops, should not close that. Oh, yes, I should. I forgot each one's its own little record. And we'll check this one here. Because 22 would be less than the height of the player. We're looking for something whose Z value would be, I don't know, probably 500 or something. Yeah, this is 0.9. So we may be just missing the smoke record here in this plant. Yeah, it does appear that way. Okay, so what we're going to do here is we're going to go to the SS2. Is it this one? It might be the building stage. Oh no, this is the one the Atom Pack authors use. Where is our... So we have a cell setup where we have all of the building plans set up, and it's a giant cluster. But we try to keep everything on layers so you can kind of sort through it pretty easily. I'm trying to find what it's called. Alignment test cell, maybe? It's also possible that we dismantled all of the plots being in one cell because it's pretty resource intensive. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Well, some of these, so you can do, when we have physics on, we can find that some of our buildings have some funky collision data in them. Hence all these things that are all over the place. But generally, if you just double click on them, change the Z value or any of the values a tiny bit, puts them back where they belong. There we go. Oop, didn't like that one. I'll try give them one more value. Nope, still doesn't like that either. How about you? Oh, maybe we need to turn off these radiuses. Let's try that. There we go. Okay, so now we're going to go to our layers here. Wait, where's our layers? View. Where are our layers? Layers, there we go. Okay, so, this one is not set up here. So this one? Nope. And then these green dots, I have no idea what causes them. Has anybody had this happen in their CK before? I don't know what those green dots are. I do know that they make it very awkward to move things around while they're showing. Okay, I'm checking for, actually, you know what we'll do? We're going to sort by form ID here. Because it's possible, yeah, see, it could be some of our cells don't start with SS2. Okay, not that one. Okay, so I can see that there's a bunch of, so Ono did a lot of our building plans. I can see he's got his cells starting with OH. Now the one other tool, we have another tool I can use. We have an exit script where you can take a building plan and spawn all of its items inside of a cell to make it easier to clean them up and figure out what you need to add. So in this case, it won't actually be that difficult. So if I can't find a cell where it was all set up, I can easily do this. So is this Industrial Revolution cell? No. So what we're going to do is we're going to go to the, let's sort by editor ID again. We'll go to our alignment test cell. And we're going to go ahead and do a new layer, SS2, coal plant, L3. Okay, coal plant, L3. We'll make that layer active. And then we're going to find our coal plant under our statics. And we'll drop it onto the header bar here, and that'll make sure it's aligned at 0, 0, 0. There it is. And then we can take this, hide some of these out of the way. We can go ahead and drop our smoke emitter here. If I can remember what it was called, it's a movable static. Is it this Diamond City reactor one? It could be. We drop this right here. It might be this one. Yeah, I think it's this dark one here. Hold on. Let's swap this with... There we go. Okay. And then we'll go ahead and save this. And then we're going to turn on the effects so we can see Okay, then we turn it off again. And then we fix these things. So when you turn the FX on, it starts playing. It starts generating some of the particles, and then they stay there when you turn it off, so you can kind of see where things are going to appear. All right, hold on a second. Okay, so then we need to shift this guy over. I thought I had it centered before, but apparently not. Oh, I guess they offset by quite a bit, so that's good to know. Bring it down a little bit. All right, let's turn that back on again. Turn it off. Get this thing to chill out. There we go, that looks pretty nice. And of course we got some other stuff going funky over here. Oh, this one just seems like it's flying. What is going on here with this? Okay, well, either way, we've got this relative to 0, 0, 0 now, so we can take these coordinates here, and we're going to go to, I'm doing this old school. Everybody who learns to do building plans now doesn't really learn these steps because they're kind of obnoxious. This is how we used to have to do building plans, but now we've got a lot of tools to make it pretty easy. Let's see here. We want... So we're going to do this, level 3, and we're just going to put smoke, main smoke. And then we will come in here, we'll set its type. It is a special effect, cool. Spawn details, let's open that up. And we're going to grab these details. So we want to copy and paste each of our position data points. Position Y. Position Z. Oh yeah, see, Z needs to be 1,000 or over 1,000. All right, and then we grab our correct object form. So it is, let's see, SS2 indifferent smoke, Diamond City, reactor dark. There we go. Okay, so this is the first step. So we create a new one of these. Then we find where these are used. So use info. We're going to go into our level plan here. All right, where did it go? Oh, there it is. Okay, so then we're going to add this in. So then we're basically just adding a new stage item. So we go to our stage item spawns, and we'll just make it the last spawn. So we'll duplicate this guy, double click it, and we will point it to our new smoke record. I swear we did this once before, or I checked and saw that it already existed, but maybe I saw that those two Pridwin smokes were there and didn't bother to check the location, and so assumed that they were correct. So we'll save that in, and we will add that to our patch notes. So we'll call that good. We get our smog back to the level 3 coal plants. Alright, don't mind me while I get this patch notes updated. Otherwise I will surely forget all the things that we have done. Notes here. Now I know some of you guys are in Canada, and you guys already. Do you guys call yours Thanksgiving as well? I know you have a similar holiday, and it's already passed, right? To our patch notes. Still Thanksgiving, but it's in October. Do you guys make? Is it like a big deal over there? Like here, like it is. It's a huge. It's a big family holiday. Like everything's closed down. Everybody is. you know, I know a lot of people who don't, but it's generally expected everyone's going to like travel and go see their families and stuff. A lot of people go back to their hometown this week. All right, we're starting to see some upgrades. Cool. It was Monday. Okay, yeah, I'm curious. I was curious how it compares to like culturally to what it is in the U.S. Warm up for Christmas. Yeah, that's about right. It's like Christmas light as far as the amount of preparation and stuff that's put into it, and the amount of people that show up for family stuff. Okay, now we have 40 beds. Okay, settlement can't make up its mind. Although that is almost certainly due to... So if you run into this where your settlement just keeps flip-flopping between the number of beds, what you're actually running into is the cover system for beds. So technically, for a bed to count, it has to have a roof over it, and the roof detection algorithm in the game is mediocre. And it will update periodically, and sometimes it detects that a bed is underneath the roof, and sometimes it doesn't. Okay, so I think our original plan when we started this Starlight situation was that we were going to bounce back and forth getting settlers while we waited for these to upgrade, but now that the Ron is stuck, that plan is kind of out the window. So I guess plan B is continuing to spam power plants in settlements that have spare folks in them. I think Sanctuary was my best candidate for that. Guardian, I have same term in English, but it's called... Okay, I'm going to say this so wrong because I have zero experience pronouncing things in French. So I'm going to just say it how it looks in English, action de grace, but I am certain it is pronounced drastically different because everybody I know who speaks French has such a thick accent that it's clear that we do not use our vowels in the same way at all. Or our consonants in some cases. JC one ward. I thought the default necessary config is to have the roof to bed thing turned off. It is, but the default UI. So like when you go into workshop mode up here, see how it shows like 30 beds to up there, that number. That one we have no control over. That is the base game's UI. I could hack it. I actually do have an override for that's on Workshop Frameworks page. There's an override to the base HUD, and all it did was extended all the, like, this is why I have numbers that go, I can go up to the thousands right now. So like my defense score could go up to the thousands and it would display, and the vanilla UI maxes out at 999. But if you have the replacer from Workshop Framework, it'll go up to 99.99. Okay, so it looks like here we have an extra person now. We got one person shy on jobs and housing, which is good. We can build our new power plant. I kind of want to build it on top of this building, even though they'd have no way to get to it. It would just look awesome. I guess I've never let that stop me before. So let's go for it. We'll just build it without a foundation. We'll just kind of rest it right up here. Well, I guess we can at least turn it around. And then you can imagine how they get into that. They get down from that building over there somehow. Our settler is Spider-Man. It's fine. There we go. The ASM sensor is barely balancing. That's cool. We can adjust for that. There you go, buddy. And then we'll just scrap the power plant pole when it comes, or the power pole when it comes up. Okay, let's go ahead and get ourselves a advanced power plant. I'm half expecting one of these times I go to do this and the high tech's already going to be there, and I'm just going to slap the forehead. Trying to build a cemetery on top of the on top of the roof. Whoops. Can you make the Soul Survivor at the end of this to make you sound like you're taking over the world? Pinky, are you thinking what I'm thinking? Could get next time we have Tom and Will on, we should have, you know, you guys always have them doing sketches. We could have them do some Magnuson and Jake do Pinky and the Brain. Narf, yes. Here's a question. How would you pronounce Edinburgh? That's how you say that one, right? Because I know that one in American looks like Edinburgh. But I don't think it's actually said that way at all. Well, I know it's not said that way. I don't know if it's saying Edinburgh or if it's something similar to that, or if I'm totally just, or if that's the made up. That's what all Americans think it is. Is that's what it is? Edinburgh. Beavis and Butthead would be funny. Did any of you see that SNL sketch with Beavis where they had two of the guys decked out like Beavis and Butthead in a just appearing in a crowd at like a CNN thing or something? It was really funny. Alright, we got a... Oh, this is sanitation. I was like, wait a second. We got a hospital, and what is this one? Okay, did we ever build a power transfer plant here? I think we did. Yeah, you can see it from the glowing blue. Okay. Okay, these guys need some more defense. And still another house. Alright, the defense could be a problem. Unless it's a power situation. Where they need upgrade. No, they do need some upgrades, though. You guys are slacking over here in Sanctuary. Got all these level 1 building plans everywhere. Backyard marshal plot it is. Edinburgh is how it's supposed to be pronounced, so we call it Edinburgh. I think that's how my kids would like to pronounce it. They have picked up the bra. Like that's sometimes they're calling their and it's not just my kids. I think a lot of kids are doing this. Their even mom goes to bra. I definitely have had moments of feeling like the Skinner meme of like, no, it's not me, it's the children who are wrong. Listening to my kids talk with their friends sometimes. Sure is sheer, so Hampshire is Hampshire. I don't like that one. How do Americans say Worcestershire? That's how we say it, or that's how I say it. That's one of those things where I don't know that I've ever heard anybody say it aloud. I use it a lot when I'm cooking, but I don't think I've ever, like when anytime beef is coming, every time I'm cooking beef, getting out the Worcestershire. But I don't know how you're actually supposed to say that. It's the bottle of tasty brown sauce. But not brown sauce. I know that that's a thing in the UK too. I actually bought my wife a bottle of it as a joke when I was in London. Because her and her roommate apparently had an inside joke about it. Haven't tried it. Don't know what it tastes like. But I know Worcestershire sauce tastes amazing. Worcestershire? How do you get rid of that many syllables? You just cut out... So wait, you go to Worcester, so you cut out the R, C, the H, and the E? They're just all... Wait, so RCHE makes an extra O for you? Nusher? Oh, you guys are confusing me with all this. I say it kind of like worst child. Worst child sauce. That's what we're going to have to just change it to, because that's easier to remember. Worcestershire. I don't like that. Why are you getting rid of all those syllables? Just get rid of them. Let's just spell it that way. Let's call whoever invented it and wash your sister's sauce. So the aluminium thing, I was just certain it was slang for the longest time, and then somebody pointed out that is dictionary correct to call it either way. It's into aluminum or aluminium. I always thought like aluminium was just like internet slang or something that like, oh, people just say it like that to be silly. Nope, that is apparently the way to say it everywhere but here. So to me it sounds silly, like it sounds like you're adding extra syllables for no reason. Which is probably why the way I say Worcestershire sounds silly to you, right? It's like, what are you doing adding all those extra syllables? It's so simple, say it like this. Alright, let's see here. So we're still shy in defense. We're shy of house. Well, we can solve the housing problem. For the defense, I guess we need another person. Or we find another useless service and shut it down. Alright, where are we going to cram another house here? Hey, we have actually a ton of room. I don't need to worry about that. Right here is perfect. No, we even spell it different, Kaz. We even spell it without the extra bits. So you pronounce it as you spell it, and we pronounce it how we spell it. Like if you look at how it's spelled in Fallout, for example. Let's see if we can find it. Do we have any... Oh, there's usually some can... Oh, wait, was that Carla? No, just some dude in a blue suit. Hold on, maybe we have some in the workbench here. Oh yeah, look, see? Aluminum. See, we say it correctly. It's Fallout 4 in this chat. Fallout 4 is the correct way to say it. So you're all fired. I lose hours watching UK versus US pronunciations and snack wars. I've seen some of the snack wars. Those are pretty funny. It's ridiculous. Like it's like, wow, no wonder we're so fat here. Like when you see the difference in sizes between the American and any other country's portions for plate stuff you can get in both places. There goes that purified water farming again. I'm gonna need to grab dog meat here for some 3 boxes of ASIM sensors. And something bread that I grabbed by mistake.
Hey.
Dog meat. I need you to be my Brahmin. We're gonna go make some bank. There you go, buddy. And do you call uranium uranum? Oh, that looks so silly in chat or in text. So, touche. Hot take Z is stupid. We don't take Z, say zebra, it's zebra. Well, according to the new Zootopia movie, it's Zebro! Okay, so that should take care of our bed there, that extra plot. Alright, what do we got for useless building plans here? I mean, our sanitation, I think, is... Oh, our sanitation is actually good. Look at that. We actually have enough sanitation. A miracle. It's probably because I haven't started pumping out all the coal plants yet. So they can handle it. Alright, happy Thanksgiving, Dave. Take it easy. Okay, why is no one taking up residence in our plot here? Alright, so we're missing... Let's see, we've got that. Looks like I already took the person out of this shop, which that would have been one of our unnecessary. Oh, here we go. We got a power armor shop. I love having a power armor shop, but not that I use it, just they look cool. But we need this Mr. Bodie. Okay, alright, cool. We got assigned. I wish I knew who was not assigned to a house right now. Who is sitting homeless? I mean, I can figure it out. I just don't want to. Because that takes a lot of scanning of folks. That that settler UI, I can't remember what it's called. It's like SS2 settler UI. Brilliant. Brilliant. Wish I had the flash skills to make such a thing. I think he's also using the script extender because I don't think you can naturally do that kind of data in the base game. You probably could, but it works very snappy. Highly recommend that mod. I'm not using it currently, but that could show you much more quickly who's missing different things, who's missing assignments. Alright, well, some building materials just disappeared, so hopefully that means something just built or upgraded. Let's see. Otherwise, we can run and get back to work again just to give it a shot at fixing itself here. Town meeting gavel, back to work. Oh, I guess we could take away some people from any of our industrial. We don't need those. Like we've got enough we've got just enough, especially building materials. Like that, we have 71,000 in reserve. So if this doesn't do it for security, I could take this guy off of building materials for now. We can bring him back later. I mean, I don't really want to give up a level 3, but without the defenses up, then everything gets level locked, which we don't want. Alright, let's see if we can find. Let's find a city planner's desk. Hold on a second. Someone still assigned to this? They are. Someone got reassigned to this thing. Oh, I wonder if the owner wasn't the guy who was standing here, and they're just using the animation marker. Could have very well been that. Oh well. What about you, Tom? No, I can't assign you because you're messed up in my save. Alright, oh yeah, we were going to find a city planner's desk. Got distracted there. Could have sworn I had one in here. Does not appear to be the case, though. So I guess we'll just slap one down. Come on, why is it going on the roof? Stop that. Alright, let's check our needs here. Reports. Needs report. What's our defense situation? Alright, so we need... Okay, we have plenty here. We have 326 out of 274. So the meters just haven't updated yet. Okay. Okay, so it also shows we have 28 out of 31, 30 beds, so the housing thing is wrong. So it's just our meter update is just kind of backed up right now, likely some script stuff. Okay, so I guess we'll check. Because we're not getting the HQ power updates, which makes me think that we are not sharing power with, or we're not connected with this place to HQ, which I thought we did already, but... Let's go check the reports again. Needs report, go to power. Alright, so our network surplus should be 854 right now, but we're not getting the pop-up from the HQ quest. So I think we need to give the, we need to set up the power grid sharing, or I mean the, yeah, we gotta set up a, what is it called? The logistics connection with HQ. Okay. But in the meantime, even if we do that, we're still 850 out of 1,000, so we need to find some more power here. 10 Pines is pretty tiny, not likely going to fit it in there. What do we got here? County Crossing, we haven't really done anything yet with. Let's... Taffington is in... Oh, we don't even own County Crossing yet. A lot of cleared settlements we don't own yet. Taffington is empty. I don't... The Hangman's is not doing great. And it's a vault settlement anyway. We're not going to be able to do much with that. We could try our luck at Grey Garden. Actually, Sunshine. Let's see Sunshine. We got a lot of people there. But yeah, this is one of the parts of the mod. Like every time I get to this point when I'm streaming, I'm always like, I want to find a more natural way. Like I like that this is a requirement, right? That you want to make sure that the player has a certain amount of settlement building to fund HQ. I think that that's part of it. Is like that fits with the design of the story and what we're trying to do. But it takes so long if you just powered through all the story that I need to find a way to make this part feel less grindy for people who did that, but also for people who did just take the time to build up their settlements to make sure that they feel rewarded for having, like, because if they do it, like let's say we find a way to make it less grindy, maybe there's ways to speed up the power production or something, that then we need some sort of reward for people who like way overshoot it. I don't know, that's something I gotta think about. Okay, this place says it's way shy of defense. Let's find the city planner's desk and see if that is actually true, or if this is a fluke in the HUD just not updating right now. This is so funny. The Sunshine Tidings thing, the terminal, the silliness with how that works. Same with what's the guy? The Groovy. He gets all messed up here too. Such a shame. He would have been a nice settler. Reports. Needs report. Let's check defense, because that looked like it was shy. Whoa. Hello. That was weird. Okay, produced 326 out of 64. Yeah, we got plenty of defense. Okay. What does this say for power overall? Network surplus still shows 854. Okay.
And I don't want to make Kens. Maybe I can make comic books when I'm older?
Kids are still on the language differences. Okay, here's one. Someone explain to me Colonel. Why is it spelled like that? And why does it sound like that? Who's responsible for this? Is this an American problem, or is this problem spread to all English-speaking countries? Do we all have this silliness? And is it even originally an English word? I know a lot of English words are just stolen from other languages. I don't know, not that kind of colonel. You guys are talking about lieutenant, talking about military colonel. Look up how that's spelled. It's C-O-L-O-N-E-L or something like that. Weird words are universal. Okay. Everybody's got silly looking words that sound completely different than they look on paper. Alright, I think everyone here has a job, so this place isn't necessarily the best spot to do it, but I could, again, you know what we should do? Here's what we're going to do. We're going to go to some of our tiny settlements that just have a small handful of people and try and send some people. Oh, wait a second.
Excuse me, General. Can I have a moment of...
We found a new settler! Oops, sorry guys. Punched the microphone there. I got too excited.
Sure, I guess.
My name is Emily Marcus. My parents were Minutemen too. They died in the Quincy Massacre. I was staying in Diamond City when it happened. Once I heard, I rushed there as quickly as I could. Only to be stopped short as they'd overrun the town. I didn't know what to do. I couldn't just run in and attack.
Hold on a second. Is she really quiet to you guys? Yeah, voice is already maxed. I can't tell if it's quiet or if I've just got my local game volume turned down.
Couldn't let it go either. So I've been watching them. I recently followed a group of them, and they seem to be scouting out more settlements to slaughter or shake down or something. I still don't understand why they did what they did at Quincy.
The sound's fine. The volume's good? Okay.
I've seen some of this group before. Back when they were Minutemen. I don't know if they turned before or after Quincy, as I hadn't seen them in a long time. But I recognized them. They knew my parents. They were friends. I could show you where they're camped now. You could take them out.
Consider it done.
Excellent. Let me mark where I saw them on your Pip-Boy.
She's taken after Preston.
You should know, people have been complaining a bit about the bed situation.
Yeah.
If you work, you eat. It's as simple as that.
Thanks,
yeah.
buddy.
Yeah.
Got a dangerous
Good
look
advice.
about you.
Does smell better out here.
Hope you ain't here for me.
Hey, I'm Nadine. Most people call me Death Nadine. I think. I wouldn't know, because I'm
Okay, yeah,
deaf.
everybody's just quiet to me. I think I have my volume
War wounds
just
I
low.
got from the Legion, you see? I don't know what people out here heard about everything that happened out west. Anyway, I was in the NCR military before they discharged me.
Nice to meet you.
Yeah, it's true. I was a lieutenant and I loved my job. Bringing order to the waste, building civilization again. What more could you hope for?
Well, I guess we don't need the Ron.
Until Kaiser came.
We just needed to
digging
come
about
to
those
Sunshine.
boys. They were evil sons of bitches if I ever saw any. So here I was leading my supply convoy to Hoover Dam when the Legion suddenly hit us.
Oh God, we're under attack.
Don't look at me like that. Of
Hold
course
on.
I varied
There
my
we go.
route.
Wait, where'd she get?
I'm not
This guy pushed her
I guess they're just
into
not
the corner.
Anyway, we beat them off easily enough. Only a few casualties, and only one ammo transport lost. Unfortunately, it blew up right next to me. Gave me this nice scar and took my hearing. NCR brass said I was a hero, and then discharged me. Discharged. Can you believe it? Just because I'd gone deaf. They didn't even know if my hearing loss was permanent. It's permanent.
Oh, sorry, I
But
missed a
they
couple
didn't
messages.
know that.
A1 Racer,
So,
why does the player eat the city aid thing sometimes?
anyway,
Like I hotkey and it selects it, but it disappears.
I may have
Most
given
likely
the
script
captain a
lag.
finger
It's just, it will
and the
reappear
major
later. So
and
there's
the
a script
colonel.
that runs it. In order
So
for us to
good
make
news,
an
I'm
item you can activate in your
available for
inventory, it
new
either has
job
to be a holotape,
opportunities.
a
What's
piece of
that?
equipable stuff
You
like a
weren't
weapon or
listening, and you want me to
armor
repeat
or
the
a
entire
aid
story?
item. So aid items are easily hotkeyable, so we tend to go with those.
No thanks.
Okay. You should
But
really
if the script is
listen this
delayed,
time.
then
So,
the item gets eaten
I
and then
was
it never
lieutenant
returns.
in the NCR military.
Well, it'll return eventually, but
I'm just messing with you.
Randy Drake, I think a lot of words, including Colonel, were British
course you
mispronunciation of
heard.
French.
Right.
Yeah, that checks out.
So, as I was saying,
Especially
I was
with
out of the
how different our
NCR
pronunciations are with
but being
French.
a soldier is all I know. So, I decided to come out east. So you see, I heard before going down.
This is extreme oblivion cam
Don't
right
get
here.
smart with me about Minutemen, and I don't know. I guess they reminded me of something. It sounded like the Commonwealth was sort of a little NCR before it got big, like a bunch of little shady sands trying to band together and grow. Sounded like a little nation being born, and any growing nation needs an army, right? To protect its people, to provide safety and stability. And there were the Minutemen, more loosely organized, less professional than what I was used to. Maybe. But a dream, I hoped. Might even have a place for me, despite my deafness, so I came east. And then, well, turns out the Minutemen were gone. Hard enough for me to find out. But I pieced together what happened at Quincy. and I couldn't believe it. The Minutemen who were famous for defending Diamond City from super mutants. Just gone. Falling apart. And my dream fell apart too. So I did some jobs, tried to make some friends. Didn't really work out. Only this guy Randy. Know him? Well,
okay, so that's pretty funny that she mentions Randy, because Randy just keeps appearing randomly at Concord. They just kept using him as a recurring character in some of the different quests they were writing. But I think she's referring to Randy Adams, because one of the things when we did the SS2 characters project was we told all the writers we brought on that if they wanted to have their characters talk to each other, they could. Like they could reference each other and whatnot.
So here I am. What was that? You weren't listening again. You want me to repeat my life story?
Yes, that's what I want.
Okay, well, I hope you'll pay attention this time. So, they kicked me out of the army, and nah, got you again. Okay, seriously. I'm here to join the Minutemen. I may be deaf, but I'm a veteran, and I know a lot about military operations. Will you have me?
If you like dirt, radiation, and random violence, you're in for a treat.
Fantastic. Stick me in a uniform and hand me a weapon.
Oh, you're gonna run a power plant, lady.
You have uniforms, right? Ah, this is great. Me and you, making the land safe.
You ready?
Although wait, there's one thing we need to talk about.
Nope, she got a mission for us.
Thought I left them behind when I came here, but
Chinese Assassin, have you played Tale of the Beast Hunter? And if you have, what's your thoughts on it? Also, sorry about asking twice. Apparently, questions should be used at. Oh yeah, I can't. I always fall behind in chat. So if you want, I try to keep up a little bit, but I'm bad at it. So if you at me, it's just a way I can see those ones because they come up bright orange on my screen. But no, I have not played it because I have not been able to. Well, on Anniversary Edition day, I tried to update. It did not work. Couldn't download anything from the Creation Store. I've since tried every time that they've patched, and the store just runs so slowly that I've kind of like just checked out of the Anniversary Edition until they're done fixing it, which hopefully will be with the December patch, but who knows. So I am still playing on an old gen.
People from a madman. Yes.
Good. I knew you'd feel that way. But I need some proof. You bring me the holotags of a Brotherhood soldier, and I'll know that you can do what must be done when the time comes. Find me when you have me.
Wait, do I just happen to have one?
Hey, any tales?
Oops.
Actually, don't tell me. Katie will regale me
No,
later,
I
I'm
don't
sure.
know sign language.
Yeah. Hold on.
Did you say something?
I'll say I thought I maybe just incidentally had one. Oh wait.
I want to talk to you right now. These cheese dicks tell me you're the boss here.
Okay, does anybody else think this guy sounds a little bit like Jay?
20-foot giant with
Jason Mewes.
I guess that's what I get for believing people like this. But I'll give you a chance to prove me wrong. You actually the one with the hangers here?
What? Who are you?
I'm asking the questions here. I hear a bunch of shit about how some savior is going around rebuilding the Commonwealth.
This guy right here always reminds me of Jay from Jay and Silent Bob.
You're the brains behind all that, right fucking now.
Just way more of a prick, not a lovable idiot.
That's right.
Good. It's about goddamn time. Now, to the point. You're a fucking disgrace. You even aware that you got a radar problem? Won't be too long before they start coming after the dumps you've been setting up. If you really think you deserve to be boss around here, then go prove it. Kill every last one of those motherfuckers.
So I just need to wipe out a few raiders. Done.
You ain't done shit yet. Go do it. Then, we'll see if you're really deserving of all this talk. Oh, and when you get to the stash, if you find something shiny like a bracelet or a ring or anything like that, grab that too.
Okay, yeah, we're finding everybody in here. Who else we got?
Yes.
Crops and
how are
people
you?
have one thing in common. Both need water to live. Is there anything you can do to help?
Are we short on... We got plenty of water. What are you talking about, man? I wonder if his thing is misconditioned. Actually, you know, hold on. Let's go check. We're going to do... We're supposed to fix bugs. Let's fix some bugs. Let's check here. Let's check if water's actually short. If it is, then his complaint is merited. If not, then he may have a misconditioned line. So let's see. Water is needed 84, produced 207, surplus 28. Okay, so he is wrong. So let's go find... Alright, we're going to do that real quick. So first of all, I'm going to save, because we haven't done that in a while. Okay, alright, hold on a second. Here we go, guys. We're going to bop in. I'll show you guys how settler dialogue is set up. Whew, sudden quiet. Okay, let's go to Alex. We have quests for each of our characters set up. Paul, Alex. We'll go to our MISC tab. And it should be under idols. So we've got all of our idle comments. We have them set up in groups so that they can randomize within the group. So I just got to find the one that has to do with water here. Barber, clinic. And we started moving some of them over to hellos. Yeah, we moved some of the hellos so they would say it less frequently because the idols get kind of spammy. Okay, so here it is, water shortage. Crops field one kind of both need water to live. Okay, so we're seeing, is he in a workshop? Is the linked ref, let's see if this is set up correctly. Linked ref workshop item keyword, that's correct. It's saying, is the workshop player owned? So we don't want him to say that if he's just in a random settlement that the player's not in charge of. And then is workshop rating missing water greater than 0? Okay, let's check. Does this have the linked ref as well set up correctly? It does. So let's go check the workbench and see if it shows it's missing water. Because then that could just be not a bug in our dialogue setup. Oops, I clicked the wrong thing. You guys can't see game yet. So that might be a case of just the settlement values are not updating correctly, and that would not be related to anything else. So hold on a second. Let's do get value workshop rating missing water is 0. Okay, so all of those conditions are, wait, hold on a second. Workshop rating missing water is 0, or yeah, it is 0. And you guys saw the condition shows that it needs to be greater than 0 for those lines to fire. Hold on, let's go try to talk to Alex again and see if it was just a fluke. Alex, where'd you go?
Huh?
Yeah? Let's trade.
Always nice to see you around.
Just looking to trade a little.
Morale's kind of low with people having to sleep in shifts. More places to sleep would be nice.
Okay, you're saying that one. I'll check that one too. All right, let's see here. Bed shortage. What is this conditioned on? These are workshop rating missing beds. Okay, so then I can run that command. Rating missing beds. Okay, that one does say 4, so that one is correct. He's correctly saying.
I want to trade a few things.
That's a lot of road dust, friend.
Yes.
What the fuck
I just want to trade a few things.
Isaiah, what the fuck are you still
Deal
doing?
with those raiders before I lose my
She
patience.
went and gave it to some other poor soul. Can we just get some more of them?
Okay, so the workshop rating missing beds, that is definitely a case of the what do you call it? The beds not counting because of what do you call it? Wait, what is going on here? Oh yeah, that's right, because there's buildings underneath the ground because this is our vault settlement. Yeah, that is definitely going to be the case of the cover not working correctly. We should be able to fix that though, I think in Workshop Framework. I'm going to put a note about this. Hold on a second, where's my note cards? Because I think we could fix that. Because Workshop Framework is dealing with a lot of the under the hood stuff that happens with the workshop ratings. So I think we should be able to fix this. WSFW. Prevent. Workshop rating. Missing. Okay, just writing myself a note about how to deal with that, because that's one of the, I don't want to dive into Workshop Framework code right now, but I do want to go double check and make sure that for Workshop Framework we do have the option on to ignore the shelter mechanic. Shelter mechanic's off. Okay, cool. So that Workshop rating bed is probably not ignoring the shelter mechanic, which is why that's coming up. I usually just plonk down Vault-Tec power units, 100 power, 200 uranium, ain't bad. Yeah, that's definitely a solution for that I could use, and I have done that before. I think I did that in my last playthrough of like,
yes,
all right, we're just cheating for the last little bit. We're gonna just build ourselves a power plant. But I did want to experience it with this one, because part of what I'm doing with this Let's Play is not only trying to fix some bugs live to get into the patches, is also look at the pain points if people are just playing the mod itself. And like, this is definitely one of the pain points of if you're beelining the story, you can get to this point where then you're forced to grind for a ton of hours to get through the HQ stuff. And it's not just the HQ stuff, it's also the settlement stuff that's tied to the HQ. So it's definitely a pain point that I have to solve.
Yeah?
Yeah?
I've slept in worse places, but I wouldn't say no to sleeping in a proper
Okay, well, he's not
bed.
saying the water one anymore. I don't see any reason for him to have said the water one, unless... I guess it's possible that it is a mismatch of dialogue, like the audio file. It could be something like that. Like, I didn't see his subtitles, so it may have been when he said the one about the crops and people have one thing in common. It may be a case of that maybe one of the other bed shortage lines has the wrong audio. That we could check real quick. Hold on a second. Let's see. I'm going to see if I can run these in the CK. So one of the things with the CK to actually play audio files is you have to have the audio files local. It will not pull them from the BA2 automatically. And I don't have those extracted. So what I have to do instead is like... hopefully I have these all on our drive. Let's see here. Let's see. Let's go to our team drive here. Okay, let's see here.
I've slept in worse places, but...
Okay, so that one's correct. You guys can hear... You guys should be able to hear... Did you hear Alex come over, even though I'm nowhere near him? Because I'm in the CK now, trying to test each of these. You guys should be able to hear him. Could it have been upgrading? Yeah, there's a very small chance that it was like upgrading at the time, and it just happened to be fixed when I went and checked. That seems very, like, chances of that are very slim, right? That he would have happened to been playing that, and then by the time we checked, it was over. That seems unlikely. So
I gave my bed to Katie, and she went and gave it to some other poor soul. Can we just get some more?
Okay, you guys heard him? All right, cool. So yeah, that one is correct too. And then the last one, I'm pretty sure I've already heard him say this one, so I think this one's correct as well, but we'll double check it. And then this one should be another one about beds.
Morale's kind of low with people having to sleep in shifts.
Yeah, so those are all correct. Okay, so that theory is wrong. Because if one of those bed shortage lines had been using the wrong audio file by mistake, then that could have explained it, why he was saying the water line. The other thing could be if the line exists in here twice, and maybe one time it is not conditioned correctly. I don't see it listed twice. Let's see. I guess it could be one of these. I guess I really need to like catch him saying it again and see what the subtitle is in order to fix this, because it very well could have been that. Like one other line he was saying just has the wrong audio. That's what I'm gonna have to go by right now. Yeah, race condition, I mean, would have been if he happened to say it right as an upgrade was happening, and just like that seems so unlikely timing wise. So I'd rather assume a bug that is fixable than assuming a fluke. Because it's not the end of the world bug, right? If I just leave it, it's, you know, it's a little bit annoying when people
Hi, how are you?
complain about something that you've already fixed. But okay, so we just received 3 new quests here. Brotherhood Holotag, I feel like I saw one in the workbench at Sanctuary. So I'm actually going to bop over there and check. Wait, what's this? Bring a Brotherhood tag to... Oh, is it a specific... Wait, why is it showing right there? Right, well, first we're going to see if we can find one in Sanctuary, and then we'll see where that map marker is pointing. Chenny says, how well does SS2 work with weapon mods and settlement mods like Homemaker? Can't wait to have 100 gigs of space. And with creations of Fallen 4, love to see King F creations on the store. So... With weapon mods, as far as for just using to shoot, or are you talking about using them within our systems, like using them with the war mechanics and stuff? Captain Laserbeam is an add-on pack author who also worked on a lot of SS2 stuff, and he's been on a mission to help with better injection of weapon mods into the war mechanic system, if that's what you're looking for. As far as settlement mods like Homemaker and such, you know, they're compatible. Like the SS2 does not stop you from building your own stuff. We just offer the plots as like a shortcut to getting complex buildings done. Do you have those comms plots that all link up, or is that extended? What do you mean, is that extended? Like, I have extended right now. This is my PC playthrough, not my Xbox playthroughs. I had to retire after the next gen update because it got so bad. But I am using some comm plots in some settlements. Finish the project, add machine gun turrets. So that's a good one to see. Okay, oh yeah, we came to see if we have a Brotherhood Holotag. I was like, totally forgot what we were doing. Like, why are we back here again? Alright, transfer. Going over to... Oh, we'll grab those while we're here. Junk. Brotherhood of Steel Holotag. Hopefully that's all we need. I'm curious about this marker, though. It feels like it's like following somebody because it keeps moving around. Oh, I guess that could be Nadine is moving around. That's probably what it is, because the visitors, like when you don't have an NPC recruited, those characters can wander between a couple of settlements. Oh, I know what you're talking about, Kaz. You're talking about IDAX mod. No, I don't have that. Alright, that link Canuck just posted is awesome. That's a new thing. So there's a bunch of SS2 websites, or Sim Settlements related websites. We have Sim Settlements, which hosts our forums. We have Sim Settlements 2, which has a wiki and just like an information page. And then the Samuts.com site that Canuck just posted is something new that one of our community members created, which is just awesome. It's a searchable database of all the add-on content that other authors have created for SS2, and it has all the stuff that's in the core mod. So if you're looking for a particular building plan, like let's say you're like, I want more options for power plants. I don't like the ones that are included with SS2. Like you can find them that way. It's a really cool site. Or if you're just like, oh, I want more World Repop stuff, or I want more city plans, or whatever you want, like that website documents it all, and it's searchable. It's very, very cool. I'm a little jealous that we didn't have time to do something like that ourselves, because it's a really good idea.
No, I can't lip read.
Excuse me.
Hey, do you have the holotags?
Here you go.
Good. Now I know I can trust you to act for the people if the Brotherhood takes their elitist schemes too far. So my turn. People sleep soundly in their beds because rough men stand ready in the night to visit violence on those who would do them harm. I promise I will stand with those rough men in the night. You Minutemen, my Minutemen. Just tell me where to go, and thank you.
Okay, we're gonna try, I guess here, we got space. Although I guess I just did build, let me think. And I guess Sanctuary, no, we solved the defense issue over there. I'm trying to think. Yeah, I guess we could just keep going to Starlight. I've been loading this place up. Okay, let's see. Kill the raiders at Camp Kendall. Yeah, let's go do that. That's easy enough. Yeah, Charles William Theater's a fine place to teleport to. I don't, well, I think did we kill all of those guys over there? If they respawn, are we gonna get aggroed here? Maybe. I guess I should have saved before I traveled in there. With the 100 gig update, will you add some of the stuff you trimmed from SS2 for Xbox consoles mod space? Yeah, I'm gonna probably build like a extended Xbox edition where I'll add in some stuff. And but it really, one of the key things that I'm still waiting to make the decision on is, will all Xboxes get the space expansion or just... Oh, yep. Oh, Raiders spawned here. Interesting. Could have sworn I heard a rocket launcher. Yes, please. Some packs. Oh, missionaries are still here. But anyway, so I'm waiting to find out is, will original Xbox Ones get the upgrade too? Because if yes, like if everybody's going to get it, right, then I can just put some of the missing SS2 content into the existing mod and chapters, and then extended can just be the super unique stuff that doesn't need, that everybody's not going to want, right? Everybody's going to want more of the quest content. Everybody's going to want the textures and such, and I can just put all that stuff back in SS2 proper, and then people don't have to download another thing, which would be great. If instead the upgrade to 100 gig is only available to Series S and Series X, which is what is stated on all the Bethesda press so far, if that's the case, then I'll probably do a SS2 extended, like, Xbox edition designed specifically for people who are on the series who can grab to go with their new space. So I gotta wait and see. That's why I've kind of like put I was planning on doing a patch a month, like, so I was supposed to do a November patch, and then this just, everything kind of went wrong, so with Fallout 4 lately, so I've kind of been on a holding pattern, and now I don't have enough information to like make a move. A little frustrating. Alright, so Brotherhood's got them distracted. How long before the vertibird goes down? I feel like they never last long. Let's see, how's it doing? Well, the driver and the gunner are doing good. Oh, I want to see the health on the thing. There we go. Oh yeah, look at that. She's half dead already. I think the vertibird itself has less health than the pilot. Like in general, not just now on this one that's being attacked. I feel like generally they give them less health than the whole damn vertibird. I guess I should drop that save now. Oh man, that is a mouthful of a name, man. Opitsismimsitsitsi. I don't know what that is. But I'm sure I totally butchered it. My apologies. Any plans for more stuff with F4? Loved your stuff with the 4 and Skyrim so far. I mean, lots more stuff for SS2 will be coming over the years. It's definitely coming a lot slower now, just because I have a lot of other responsibilities. But can we get him? Can we get him? And then we'll probably keep doing, oh god, the charity mod in Fallout. At least I think so. I don't see any reason why we would switch games, unless the game's broken or something when we get to the charity. Because I could definitely see people enjoying us doing it in Skyrim or Starfield as well. But I will say, like, one of the reasons I really like doing it in Fallout is I consider of those 3 games that Fallout is the easiest one to mod. And part of that is bias for sure, because I have the most experience with it. But also just we have the best suite of tools for it. We have full working version control. We've got animation tools that can work on console. Like, we can do new animations on Skyrim, for example, but to do the full suite of them is either really painful, or you've got to have script extender or stuff that's not necessarily available on Xbox, so it makes it a little more challenging. Whereas Fallout 4, we can kind of make stuff at parity for console and PC. So we found somebody around that corner. Oh, and we blew up a car, apparently. Why are you so tanky? Oh, that car just went flying. That was awesome. Oh, physics bugs. That guy's twitching out too. Alright, I feel like we missed some very good loot over here. Yep. Get everybody? Somebody's still up there. Okay. We lose dog meat along the way somewhere? Oh, there he is. That didn't sound good, buddy. Oh, the thing I'm looking for is over there. It's on the wrong side. I need to go this way. Oh, look at this. More money. Bullets are money in non-survival mode. Heavy money in survival, yeah, for sure. It feels it gets feeling a bit cheaty. Sometimes when I go check my inventory and look at just how much ammo I'm carrying and how much money I can make in a settlement, I can see why some people like those aspects of survival mode for trying to keep a little bit. What is going on with this thing? I've never seen it do this. Is this a? This isn't even. Normally I'd blame the next gen update, but I'm not on the next gen update. This is just something funky going on. Oh, that's right. We needed to get the locket. Is what we're actually supposed to do. Okay, and then I think we have one other place to clear. Oh, I did run over. I was like, why do I have Vault 95 clear? But I think I ran across it when I was here, and I like beelined it to get the map marker. Okay, well, we need the settlers. Normally I would ignore that for now because this is part of a quest later, but it'll get reset. Like this SS2 will reset it when it's needed. So, all right, good. We got our autosave. All right, we're just gonna let's get our shotgun ready. We'll drop in there and we'll pop some Psycho Jet. And we'll see what happens.
Detected. Possible stealth unit in the AO.
Okay, we did it. We made it in. Dog meat. Uh-oh. Nope. No face laser, please. Fire! Ooh. How long do you think it will take humanity to recover after a nuclear apocalypse? I don't know. I would think we don't. I would think in reality we just go the way of the dinosaurs and the cockroaches take over. I don't know if you're aware of the size of the nuclear arsenals of the world, but I think we hit mutual assured destruction levels. Oh, wait, did Dog Meat just take out the last one? He did. I don't even see him. Where'd he go? I'm going to restock on shotgun shells soon. Oh, I leveled up. Didn't even realize it. It's been so long. What do we got here? We're at such high levels now, we should start getting some of the cool, like, Nuka World added perks. 25 more action points? Yes, please. Yeah, that's our guy right there. Okay, and then I guess we gotta go clear out the inside too. I don't think that her quest is tagged specifically to this. I think it's like any gunner dungeon. You know, we haven't used this in a while. Wait, why can't I equip anything? What's going on? There it goes. That was weird. No, it still won't let me equip things. There. That's weird. I wonder if that's an elevator bug? Do it, dog meat. Nope, nope, nope. Okay, I don't know why. Oh, is that one of the perks that makes that? No, I don't think I would have that perk. So I know there is a. I think there's a perk to make it so that. Okay. This gun is ridiculous.
Lock and load.
Maybe not for close range, though. Hey, buddy. Whoa! Yep, close range, dangerous. Sorry, dog meat. Hold on, I got you covered, buddy. Uh-oh, stop. He was shooting at me. Hey, buddy. Uh-oh, Bethesda. You got a hole in the world. Buddy, have you seen this weapon I'm carrying? Nope. Anybody else? I saw like 5, there we go. So I saw a whole bunch of stuff on the compass, but where can I sign that? Oh, they're below me, okay.
God, I hope there's a bounty.
Oh, that was satisfying. Bonking onto the barrel. This looks dangerous. Well, it's not hitting us for some reason. I'll take it. Alright, what are we still missing here? There's a marker on something. This. What is going on here? Local map. What is the marker on? Looks like it's outside. What's our quest? Clear out the gunners. Okay, so there must be somebody still alive in here.
Won't be able to hack this.
Kaz lost access to my email. Can't change it on the Wiki SS2 site because it emails me a confirmation. Oh, that's a rough one.
Lock's really strong.
I'm guessing you find that master password somewhere in here. It feels like the type of thing that usually happens in these places. Can you hear me? Ah, here we go. Hopefully that will unlock that door for us. Excellent. All right. Hopefully the rest of the guys are over here.
Huh?
Everybody home? Whoa, 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 whoa.
Get some.
Nope. Who said that? We got a present for you, Gunners.
Take it.
Whoa. This pistol's overpowered. Yeah, this thing is stupid, especially when you can move it over to legendary variants. My legendary variant isn't even that great for the way I use it. I think it's like VATS. What is it? VATS enhanced, yeah. So, I mean, I can definitely do some really dumb stuff if I jet and go into VATS with this thing. I could probably clear a full room in a couple of seconds, but
Terminal should open this.
got him. Not too bad. I think we cleared that place with 50 rounds. I do need to restock on my, oh, hello. Shotgun shells. This is the vault where you do Kate's quest, right? Or is that a different one? I haven't done the vanilla companion quests since my first playthrough, I think. Oh, there it is. Let's look at the last chest. Not much in there, but hey, Lively. Alright, how do we get out of here? Oh wait, no, it was here, because we popped in this room and started blowing everybody up. Okay, let's go get our last two settlers, and then I think that'll be it for the night, because I do have to get up in the morning and begin the cooking. Yeah, I said the same thing. I was normally would save it for chapter 3, but I want the settlers right now, and we got a random Radiant quest to come do this. So we're gonna do it, and chapter 3 we'll just reset it. So that's fine. We'll do it, we'll clear it again then. Not as immersive, but desperate times. Need those settlers. Two-shot Lorenzos, yeah, that'd be crazy. All right, so we're going to get Isaiah. I don't remember what his specials are. So we'll have Isaiah. We just got Nadine, and we'll get Emily Marcus. We'll send everybody. We'll pile everybody into Starlight. And although I guess it would make more sense to send, if I want to be immersive with this, I should be sending Nadine and Emily to the castle. But we are just trying to min-max our way through our power requirements right now.
You find that locket yet? I mean, did you kill those assholes?
It needed to be done, and so it's done.
Damn right. If I was leading those worthless pieces of shit, I'd have killed them all myself by now. But you went through their stash, didn't you? Nobody passes up the loot. Nobody smart, that is. You find anything like I was talking about?
I've got that locket back for you.
You did? I mean, what are you fucking talking about? I didn't send you out to find no fucking locket. Fine. No use hiding it anymore, I guess. That locket is mine. It was mine before those assholes took it from me. Don't give me that look. No, I'm not into shit like this. It used to belong to my daughter. There's nothing special about it other than who wore it. It's all I've got left of her now. So, you bringing this back means a lot. Now I can put this in the past with everything else, where it belongs.
I was glad to help out.
Something tells me you say that a lot. Maybe that ain't such a bad thing. Tell you what, because you seem to be a rare case of somebody who isn't completely full of shit, I might just stick around. What do you say?
Sure, go ahead.
Good choice. I mean, you didn't really have one, but still, good choice. Where should I set up?
All right, pile into the drive-in. Okay. Nice! We did it! We did it! That's gonna solve the problem. All right, fantastic. And high-tech defense, hell yeah. All right, now we get to go ham on our resource production. All right, Emily went way up there. Okay, let's save first before we jump between two giant settlements. That is just asking for a crash. Adam Baby, what kind of mods would make Workshop Framework and SSII's pre-built city plans lag? Previously, things were built in minutes, and now they're dragging their feet. Are you having trouble with new plans building, or is it the city plans upgrading? Or is it just like in the last stage of the building and the little HUD meter is taking forever? Because sometimes the HUD can get stuck, and there's actually a tool in Workshop Frameworks. If you go into the MCM menu of it, there's like a reset. I'll find it in a second after we get out of the load screen. I'll show you. Because it could just be that the HUD element's stuck, but I don't know where you're at in the process. Are you already past the pre-build, or you're waiting for the pre-build to finish? I say it looks evil. Yeah, I think he was meant to be kind of a dirtbag character. You know, not everybody can just be happy-go-lucky, right? It'd be kind of boring if all the characters were just, save me from the raiders. Oh, thank you. I mean, then that's what the vanilla settlers are for, right? When I go to start a new game, the pre-build takes ages. Yeah, the pre-build is it does take a long time. That's normal. because not only is the pre-build, because the pre-build is building up all the settlements at once, so it's just piling on a ton of script data, and it has to do a lot of other stuff. So it has to like spawn settlers and assign them all. So it is a very lengthy process. Like the initial build process is actually really quick. What really ends up causing a lot of speed issues is spawning all the settlers and assigning them, because assignment code in this game is horrendous. So as far as layouts though, like if you're in it, most likely what's going on, if you're finding out, like say you built the pre-build and then you're going into your save and trying to add some layouts to it, most likely you still just have a whole lot of script lag from the pre-build that's still not finished. And then that would cause all of that system to slow down because it all uses the same pipeline. Like the city plans are routed through the workshop framework code. So I would bet that if you did pre-build, you just need to like chill and let it do its thing for a while. I don't think that it'll be mods that broke it. I think it's just, it is not as fast as you'd expect.
Everything's taken care of.
Good. They deserved whatever you gave them. Please, take this as a token of my gratitude. Oh, and sir.
Oh, it worked for you before, and then, like, have you done a different save where doing the pre-build didn't cause this problem?
I need to do my part to make sure that no one else suffers what they did at Quincy again.
But the only mod I can think of that would mess, the only mods I can think that would mess with it would be mods that mess with the workshop scripts. But even that, you could try and solve that by grabbing the workshop framework overrides and putting them below, putting them at the bottom of your load order, so that way if any mods are overriding your workshop scripts, that would undo the damage they've done. And if I didn't have other things to do, I would be wanting to build in Starlight tonight, because that is so exciting that we got high-tech. High-tech everything. This place is going to be a technological hub here real quick. Have you, do you have Fall Room tools installed? If you pop open your save with that, what is your active scripts count? Because that would be telling. Okay, you know, 1009, just want to say big fan of this too. Thank you. Thanks for saying that. Appreciate it. You're catching me right as I'm wrapping up for the night. We're just popping our heads in here to see how we're looking. Look at all these people. It's crazy.
I've heard, I mean...
Things are a bit crowded. A few more beds.
Things do look a bit crowded here. I agree with you there, buddy. Alright, what did we upgrade? Oh, we got some more. Oh, look at this. We popped a whole bunch more of the power plants, which is why we upgraded high-tech, or unlocked high-tech. I didn't realize we had been building that we had a bunch of advanced municipal, but I'm betting that the CPD stations must be advanced, and so they probably popped, because I think we have one of those in Sanctuary as well. So, alright. So, yeah, we got some building to do next week. And I think we'll be able to, we're on the cusp of moving HQ forward already. We're at like 900 something surplus power, and as soon as we pop one of these to high tech, that should do the job. So yeah, look at that, 946. So yeah, next week we'll be moving forward with Chapter 2. We now have a good feel for, you know, some of the stuff that needs to be done in the HQ 3.0 overhaul. So I think next week we're probably going to be inching our way toward Chapter 3 stuff, which was exciting because we've been on Chapter 2 for a long time now. So thank you guys for joining me tonight. I should be back Sunday with either some Skyrim or some nostalgia gameplay. Happy Thanksgiving to my fellow Americans, and I will see you all later.